New quest, talk to Anders. Hi, Anders.
Sometimes I think you have the right idea.
Handcuffs, whipped cream, always be on top.
I never used to give two bits what anyone thought of me. Justice once asked me why I didn't do more for other mages. I told him it was too much work, but I couldn't go back after that. Couldn't stop thinking about it. Sometimes I miss being that selfish.
Huh? Were you talking? I was still at whipped cream.
Wow. Atlas is also cool. Oh, that larger fireball is really nice. Oh. Nice. Perfect battle. So many people we just slaughter in the city. Insane. What is that? A death root. Charming. Death root has been used in magic and potion making for centuries. It's a fragile looking plant with a thin stalk and purple flowers, with fruits once a year developing bright red fleshy pods that cause disorientation and dizziness if ingested. And there are two variants. The more common Arcanus death root was first found by Archon Hadrianus when he discovered it's growing on several dead slaves. The other, Lunatic's death root, is most closely associated with the story of the courtesan Melusine, who sought revenge on a powerful magister and his family. She harvested the plant, baked it into small pies for the magister's banquet, and presented them to the magister at a banquet. That was kind of redundant. All the guests were seized by terrifying hallucinations after eating the pies and tore each other to pieces. Charming stories. An excerpt from the Botanical Companion by Ines Arankia, botanist. Hi! Quick save. Really looks like we will fight them. And you? An interesting design. Interesting clothes.
Why, look here, boys. Volunteers. Clap 'em in irons and let's see what the Tevinters will pay for 'em.
The boy you bought from Captain Rayner. Where is he?
Let's not talk to
Feisty
sailors.
don't get you a better price. Shut this buck up.
Great. So many charming people. What? On fire? Is Mabari still around? Nope. Here we go. Maybe let's dodge. You should have brought Fenris. He rips his heart out in a cutscene. Whoa. Yeah, I thought bringing Fenris around when I'm going to plan on freeing a mage wouldn't be the smartest idea. This. And heal Merrill. Here we go. Here, Anders. Can the healing spell please work? It worked, but not that much healing actually. But I think it's just that one the mage left. Nice.
There's got to be something here that's
Map to the Wounded Coast.
where he shipped Feynriel.
Quite the long quest actually. Going through the hall of Kirkwall to find him, and now
think I can do
we
that.
also have to go outside.
I'd like to, sweet thing, but I can't.
Okay, Anders, more magic, and ooh, vengeance. Regeneration rate plus 100 for all party members. Nice. Also costs lots of mana though. Yeah, come on. Magic for you as well. Armor, Golem's Fist. Let's improve that one. Here we go. It would be nice if you could like immediately leave a map and just go to the city map. I mean, is that an exit? Yes. On the other hand, those exits are never too far, so let's take the elevator. The Wounded Coast. Ambushed. Enemies block the path. Where are they though? Or are they on the other path? It's actually quite a nice view. And it looks kind of similar to the... Yeah. Always those spiders. Yeah. But at least they don't seem to deal too much damage. Nice spiders.
Out of your element, dwarf?
No thanks to this lot, can't get a decent blade at a bargain anymore.
Maybe too cheap.
You, though, you're what a man needs. A skilled enthusiast.
You can start making sense any time now.
My manners. Javaris Tintop, merchant and investor. I need forward thinkers to help court the Canary. Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use it.
I have heard of this. It's why their ships are so feared.
I do wonder if it's magic or something physical.
So it's some kind of Kunari magic. What use is that to a dwarf?
If it is magic, it's a kind you can assemble, and dwarves do that very well. But that Arishok, he won't deal. Said I have the same mercenary disease as their outcasts, the Talvashoth. He says I'm not worthy, but he had this look in his eyes, so I figure I'll hire some blades and...
And you're going to prove yourself by killing Talvashoth outlaws.
Problem being, I'm no warrior, but I can pay.
Your people must have something like that already.
Small things, shaped to crack faults, not shatter the earth. Plus, they're mostly lyrium. Expensive, poisonous. The Chantry controls it topside. The glow makes you a target. Problem after problem.
Big explosions are always nicer than small ones.
What's the point when we already have magic that can do the same thing?
Maybe you have magic, all tough and human and whatnot. But what of the common man? How does he remove stumps from his land, or produce them on his enemies? What does he do when he needs a hole far too fast? Magic is hard to market. But this stuff you can put in a bag.
Ever the capitalist.
All right, I'll step in for you. For a price.
I'm done bargain hunting. I want it done right. Now, best I could figure, they're up the Wounded Coast, a whole camp. Take their heads off and meet me at the compound in Kirkwall. Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded. Richly.
I think it's very easy to befriend Isabela. You just have to be always say something about if the price is right. Embrium. Embrium are flowers from the orchid family. Its therapeutic qualities were actually discovered because of the embrium's exceptional beauty. The beloved daughter of Lord Ignace Poulenc, Orlais, fell victim to a terrible sickness of the lungs, which her healers were unable to cure. Thinking the girl would soon perish, her parents surrounded her bed with brightly colored flowers, hoping that they would bring some warmth and cheer in her last days. Oddly enough, the girl began to recover from the illness and grew stronger each day. Her parents were baffled, but overjoyed. The healers eventually learned that the fragrance of one of the flowers erased the child's breathing. The flower was an embryon, and later became known as the Solabrius embryo. The other variant that has certain magical properties is known as the dark embryo. Yeah, I think we can just leave. Let's go to the Wounded Coast once again. Greeted by a corpse. How
Maybe
fun.
you don't really understand the difference between spirits and demons.
Did I ask you?
Spirits were the first children of the Maker, but he turned his back on them to dote on his mortal creations. The ones who resented this became demons, driven to take everything mortals had and gain back the Maker's favor.
Your Maker is a story you humans use to explain the world. We have our own stories. I don't need to borrow yours.
Wow. I mean, Merrill, you could just tell me your story. I would take it. Let's go to the Wayward Sun. I want to take Fenris along. Glitterdust. Glitterdust is the powdered form of a rock found along the Wounded Coast. When explorers brought the sparkling rock to the markers of the Three Marches, it became immediately popular among wealthy ladies who crushed it and applied the powder to their faces. They added brightness and luster to the skin, however, soon paled in comparison to the developing rash and coughing fits. Well, maybe think about it first. As it turned out, glitter dust is dangerous if ingested or inhaled. It's also extremely flammable, as several ladies discovered after powdering their hair while standing next to a candle. Unfortunately, this resulted in 12 deaths by conflagration. Yikes. These days, glitter dust is used sparingly and only by experienced alchemists. And the most common form of the substance is volatile glitter dust. If gathered from caves where darkspawn dwell, the rock produces a powder known as tainted glitter dust. It's a reference to Romans using lead as face powder. Ah, interesting. But yeah, they also like the sweet taste of lead, right? Not the best idea. Tell the Shaw. I also like that I always barge into the fights, and Anders and Merrill are just like, oh, we can do it from here. I can't. Suck. Broken statuette. Here. Ooh, a Dalish assassin, oh boy.
Do you even know her name, Shem? No? It's Delilah. She's dead. And you killed her.
Let's see what they're arguing
I
about.
was a beast then. A werewolf. I did many terrible things. I'm sorry.
Sorry does not bring my mother back.
I was a victim too, Elf. Of Zathrian's vengeance. Stranger, please calm her down.
Did I hear you right? You're a werewolf?
I was one, but no longer. Her Dalish keeper cursed some humans with lycanthropy long ago. The disease spread over the years, but the hero of Ferelden freed us.
It's part of the Dragon Age Origins story. It is kinda sad that we can't ask anything more and still have to decide, like, let him go or do what you will. But I mean, if it was in a cursed state, would go for forgiveness?
He was cursed. You can't blame him for that.
You stand up for him? Fine. Then you will die for him.
Oh, come on. Oh, and it was just him. I kind of thought those two were on the side of him. I love that he's just casually standing there.
If we kill them, we get
Didn't want to kill you guys. So much violence. It's not even necessary.
meet you in my sleep.
Yeah. Okay. Nope.
It didn't have to come to this. Take this. And thanks.
Oh well. Sad. Let's go to Feynriel. This is a quest from Dragon Age Origins. The elves were afflicted with lycanthropy due to Cyprian's pride. Because the humans were killed and raped some elven children into werewolves, but the humans started attacking the elves, you have to resolve it. Yeah, I remember that quest, back when the game used to work. And actually resolved it that like peacefully for both sides. I didn't have to decide, thankfully. Okay, let's go into the Slaver Caverns. Spindleweed. It is an old country saying that spindleweed grows best close to the sorrowful. Verdant spindleweed in a household's garden is often brought to neighbors offering consolation, usually without even asking what might be wrong. This originates from the plant's use as a seasoning for dishes meant to speed the recovery of the infirm. A person who grows much of it is likely caring for the fatally ill. Very nice for healing potions. Let's go around here first. Woven bracelets. We have to remember selling all the stuff we're finding, so we're not encumbered again. Oh, not that quickly. Go. Yeah.
That's enough!
How many slavers are there? Too many. I wish my skills would just recharge faster. Here we go. Really hope we can find Feynriel in time, that nothing has happened to him. Here we go. Ooh. No note or anything. That's
not going to happen.
I don't think she can open it. What kind of rogue are you? Not a very cunning one, I guess. Another corpse. More slavers.
Take one more step and the boy dies.
I risk that.
What about a small step? A hob? A caper?
Do not mock me, Southerner. You want the boy? Match the offer I have from Tevinter. Undamaged mage flesh, full market price.
You should pay me. Can we try to persuade him or something? I think I can't. Quick save and dialogue.
Give me the boy and all your gold, and I'll let you live.
Okay, wow.
You overreach, Southerner. Get back, boy. Witness your hero's fate.
Thank God that he doesn't die. I kind of expected something else, but that's also a very typical Dragon Age thing, that you look at the answers and you're like, sometimes it doesn't really matter. And I mean, nothing happened to the boy, so it's okay. And I think he's losing the fight. Too late. The healing spells really take like a long time to actually work.
I think I broke every... You would have let him kill me! He had a sword at my throat, and you just... I mean, thank you, but... What if you were wrong?
But I wasn't.
You were too valuable for him to kill.
Is that my choice? Prisoner or slave? Who are you? Are you working for the Templars?
Your mother sent me.
Huh. Hardly a difference. I can't believe her. My whole life it was all, I'll love you and protect you. Then I have some bad dreams and it's off to the Templars.
Or maybe there's another way. See, it's so vague. But let's go with that. Let's hope there's another way, something nicer than going to the Mage Circle.
I'm here to help you, Feynriel.
Why? You don't even know me.
But see, that was not really, maybe there's another way.
I am you.
I guess you are. Is there any chance you'd help me reach the Dalish? That's where I was trying to go. See if they'd take me in. I'm as much Dalish as human.
I think usually the Dalish... I mean, the mother at least told us that they are not very keen on half-elves, right?
You'd be alone among the Dalish. Even more than a Dalish would be here.
Compared to being held prisoner, or made tranquil, I'll risk being lonely. Look, I know it's different in other kingdoms, but here, no one helps circle mages. Anything the Templars don't like, you get the brand. The Dalish, they've had magic forever. They could teach me. I won't be a danger, I swear.
It will be your humanity that marks you among the people, not your magic. But I think they will take you.
Do you think they would have me?
But to say, it kind of sounds like the best option, cause like, what else can we do, right?
Was your mother right? Are you plagued by demons already?
I can't say for sure. I have... dreams. There are voices in the dreams. They ask me to come, to give shape to the void around them. But the Dalish Keeper is wise. If anyone can help, she can.
I have phrased on the Dalish, I think it's a little bit of an overstatement, but let's go with that.
I know the Keeper. I'll make sure she takes you in.
Then... she does not hate humans? Oh, you don't know what a relief that is. I knew she could help me. Thank the creators, you were the one my mother hired to find me. I will forever be in your debt, friend.
So, who's going to tell Mother Dearest? She must be just dying to hear what happened.
Yeah, Anders, don't tell me you're not happy with the outcome. Okay, let's head back. Right? Do we have to walk the whole way back? I think so. Well, the question is... now we have to go to the Dalish again. How did they so quickly settle here? These spiders. Oh no, the rage spider. Like a good fight.
Looks like we made it.
Received money. What a good thing that those spiders are carrying some coins with them. Your usual everyday spider. What would spiders buy with the coins they have?
How do you do that?
Yeah, let's just head back.
You sort of swagger when you walk. I've been trying, but I trip over my own feet when I do it.
You just strut. It's not something you practice.
How do I learn it then?
It comes to you, usually at night. It's like a lover, or maybe a burglar. Either it ravishes you, or runs off with all your jewelry, and you have to run it down and stab it in the heart. And that metaphor got a bit away from me, didn't it?
I think it did, but it was certainly exciting.
What an Isabel's thing to say. Already corrupting Merrill. Yes. A bad influence. Probably ate somebody with golden pockets. Ah, maybe. Okay. No, we want to go to the Dalish. But... oh, we kinda can't go there. Secret rendezvous. Errand letter, wayward son. So we have to go to Low Town first. Okay.
Do you have a parrot, Isabela?
What would I want a parrot for?
What about a peg leg? Do you have one of those?
You can see that I don't, dear.
The typical
By
pirate.
touch?
I'm disappointing you terribly, aren't I? And no hook for a hand either.
Seems that Varric's pirate stories are awfully inaccurate.
He knows, kitten. He likes them better that way.
A born storyteller.
I do not wish to discuss my personal life.
Okay, wow. Sorry. Just helped your son. Kinda thought you could tell him, like, what happened. But apparently not. Isabela does end up with a nice pirate head in Inquisition. Nice. Don't remember meeting her in Inquisition.
Your son decided he'd rather be an elf than a Templar prisoner. He joined the Dalish.
What? But he is human. They did not even wish me to raise him among them. But they do value magic more than the men of Kirkwall.
Anyone does.
Perhaps he can have both safety and freedom. As I said, I have little money. But this is a Dalish ring that has been in my family for generations. Please accept it with my thanks.
Greetings.
Huh? Who said greetings? Alright. Ah, you don't see Isabela with the pirate head. It's only some conversation with Varric and some notes. Nice.